A new twist tonight in the border battle. Greyhound telling the government stop. They don't want any more migrant families dropped off at their bus stations. It has been happening regularly. ABC 15's Nicole Valdez is live at the Greyhound station near 24th Street in Buckeye. And Nicole, the question now, where else will these families go?
Well, that's kind of the problem, Steve. There really isn't any other options. Now that Greyhound is putting a stop to those migrant drop-offs, you'll probably see hundreds of those families stranded on the side of the road. Just this week, actually, some church volunteers watched a bus leave, many of them right in that stretch of sidewalk with no food, no money, and no phones to get anywhere. Almost every week, dozens of blacked out buses drive into the valley, releasing hundreds of migrant families. That number isn't slowing down, but options for them now getting slimmer.
Talking about babies here and kids, little kids.
U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement now telling the Associated Press Greyhound has asked them to stop leaving migrant families at their bus stations. And it's already being enforced. Cell phone video shows ICE buses leaving migrants on the sidewalk just outside the bus station. Families not allowed inside unless they have a ticket.
They have to call their family members, and then their family members need to buy their tickets, and then somehow they need to call them back and say, we buy your tickets. But how is that possible? Because there's no one with cell phone.
ICE previously telling ABC 15 it's the only place they can leave many asylum-seeking families after being released when local churches run out of room. Pastor Israel Camacho's seen the desperation for months, his church taking in another 60 families in the last 24 hours, but doubts ICE will change anything in light of that announcement.
We have to do something about this. This is not going to stop, for sure. It's not going to stop until something happens. So we need to get moving.
Now, those Valley churches also telling me they're expecting more than 200 additional families being dropped off tomorrow. Some of them may go to churches, but a majority of them is still expected here. Live in Phoenix tonight, Nicole Valdez, ABC 15, Arizona.